Hi friends, I got a bag today. I have bought 5 bags in the last 2 weeks, which is more than I've had in months, and there's hardly been any silver or gold. So I went and was surprised to see this one because I've bought so many in the last week, and I was super excited because I could see that this one had silver in it, like 3 or 4 pieces that I could see through the bag. Let me just show you before I do that how you can tell through the bag. So if you see like something like this in the bag, what I'll do is, if the bags are usually tight or the jars are tight, but if you pick them up like this and then you shake them, you can find the end of it usually. And or I'll pick it up like this and hold that in my hand, and then I'll shake it, and usually I ripped it accidentally, but usually it will kind of fall down to the bottom. And then you can kind of, I always have a magnet with me, and I always have my my loop. So I've got my loop, and I've got a magnifying glass to show you. So you can kind of follow it around. So there's like one here, kind of. The lighting is so bad. I don't know how to make the lighting better. But so I could see this one right here, and I followed it around, and I could see that it had real clasps on it. And then I could see this one that's falling out, and it had real clasps on it. I think that's the one. Anyway, so there was quite a few that I could tell. I could see the markings on them and know that they were there. So like there's a gold one right there kind of hanging. And so what I'll do is I'll just kind of pick it up and shake it and see if I can get it to come down to the bottom, and then see like they kind of start falling down like this one is. Not out of the bag, but just in the bottom of the bag. So that is how I got pieces of junk everywhere. Anyway, so that's what's going on. So anyway, $20 bag. Also, I take my magnet, and if I have a pile of silvery jewelry stuff, I'll just pick this up and I'll start. So like that one's not magnetic, but it looks aluminum, and I'll pick it up, and if I can do this and I can pick up, see that one's not picking up, but this one's picking up. But this one right here is not being magnetic. It's not clinging to it. I can't move it around. So like if I grab one and it's magnetic, I can move it through the bag. See that? And this one right here is not picking up and moving. Can you see that silver one right there? So that's how you can also tell if it's real silver or gold in the bag. So that was another indicator. So that's awesome. So let's take a look. I'm going to go fast. Okay. I told you what I do with the new jewelry. I put it in a baggie. These are infinity rings. I put them in, obviously they're not gold, for $5.99. I put them in a container for my nieces and nephews as prizes. Okay, these are pine cone magic cut in half earrings that I think are fabulous. I've never seen anything like that. They've cut them in half and dipped them in shellac or varnish or something. Hopefully you can see them. I'm trying to. Anyway, they're awesome. Handmade, but it doesn't say who made them. But I would actually wear those. Those are kind of fun. So there's a pile for keep. There's a pile for giveaway. This is a belt. I'm 99% sure this is crap. If it's something I don't think anybody would want, I'll just throw it right in the recycle pile, but somebody may want that. They may want the hearts for something, a project or something. Dress ups. This is absolutely nothing any of my kids would wear. It's not real. It's actually got glass beads. I can tell they kind of feel like they're glass, but it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to wear that. It's kind of pink in color. So I'm just going to throw that right in the dress ups for my granddaughter. Things that are like this are usually China bought gold. They're not usually of any value. You can look at the clasps when you pull them out. The clasp will tell you everything. I'm sorry, it's picking up there we go. That kind of clasp, if you watch my other videos, I tell you that anytime it's that kind of a clasp, 99% of the time it's not real gold, because, yeah, see? It's magnetic, so that's just, but it is new and it is pretty, and you could put a charm on it. So I will put it in, because it's new, I will put it in a one with the charms that I have. I have a container of charms, so that's good. Okay, this, it looks like it's silver, but you can see it's got some magnetism to it. It looks like it's a China rope. It doesn't have any written labels on it or anything though, so it's not silver, but it looks like it's silver, and it could have a clasp on it. Sometimes when the girls will have a friend or something, they'll want a charm from like our state that we're in. If somebody's visiting, I'll just put those on and let them have it. Okay, this, I'm going to show you these clasps because these are usually silver, and I have a feeling these are silver because these clasps on this type of earring, it's stuck. I can't get it out. Anyway, it doesn't say anything on there about being silver. It's just a tag of stick. Okay, this type of clasp, I don't think I've shown this on any of my other videos. This type of clasp is usually real silver. It's very tight to get it out, and it's usually on silver. You don't see this on gold very ever, unless it's fake, but 99% of the time, if you see this clasp on a silver item, and then what you can do is you can run your finger over the edges and see if there's anything rough, and or yeah, see, and then you can use the loop to see if you can see anything, and I'll try and show you. So right at the top of that, see how it's flat? That usually means it's sterling. So I'm gonna try and show you right there. Ouch, sorry. Can you see it? Right there. See that little 925? You wouldn't normally even look for that, but because I've been doing this for a while, that flat, and these look new too. They're beautiful. It snaps in. Sorry, it snaps in right in there. It's tight. It snaps out. It's got the 925 on it. So that's a beautiful, those are brand new, those are gorgeous. So that's my first silver find. Okay. Junk stuff. Some 50s earrings that I don't know why they're marked separately. They're brand name, but there's a bag of stuff I went through the other day that are 50s clasp earrings. I'm sorry, I'm not even going to pull those out. They're like wrapped like Fort Knox, but they go with the necklace I'm sure I found the other day. But they are designer, and so I'll bag up the designer jewelry together, the 50s, and I can sell it. Okay, this is just a kid's trinket. Nobody's going to want that. Probably best to just recycle it, but I'll just put it in the donate pile because I don't want to have to deal with it. Okay, on these kind of things, I usually look for a designer name. If there's no Monet or a high-end store brand name, I usually will just put it in the donate pile. My girls have really teeny wrists. They're not big into bracelets and bangles and things. This looks like it had a tag on it. It was made in India. It's brass. I don't know that anybody would like that in my family, and there's no name on it, no carved in date. The tag is pulled out. So you can try and sell those online. It just depends on if you have the time or desire to do it. That's pretty much it. Somebody might want that green M&M watch, so it looks like it hasn't really been worn much. Watches aren't the greatest, but I will bag all these separately. Oh, this is not magnetic. I'll bag all those things separately and then just donate them. I talk on my other videos how I donate them to different things. This is okay. It is not magnetic, but it doesn't look real, and it's got tarnish. So, oh, it is magnetic. Check it out. It just wasn't magnetic through the bag. So this is just a gold chain. I don't need it. Don't want it. My girls have 1,000, so we're just going to put it in the donate. When they're in a bag like that and they're new, I usually donate them to, we take them to the old folks home and stuff. So here's an anklet. It's obviously by the packaging. It's not sterling. It's just, but I'll throw that in with the new stuff to give to my nephews and nieces. Here's another one that is exactly like that other one. There's a whole bunch of them, and I know it's not by looking at the clasp through the thing. Another, gosh, somebody must have just donated. Maybe these would be good for like a fishing boot or something. I'm going to put them aside because they do look new. This has a weird clasp on it. It looks like a designer clasp. Okay. it's got kind of a unique pattern on the clasp right there. But it doesn't, I don't see any markings of any indication. So it's magnetic, both the chain and the charm. I don't know. I have a daughter that kind of likes the keys, so I will ask her if she wants that. But it's kind of a cute bracelet, and it's maybe dainty enough that it would actually fit her because it's kind of small. So I'm going to put that aside for her. Put these ones over here because they were not real, obviously. All right. So let's see. And I'm going blind at the moment. I don't know what the problem is. I can't see. It's a Episode watch. I've never heard of it. With the watches and any jewelry that has any markings, I look them up. I have something for like a luau box that we put anything that shells or whatever. Okay, this is an earring. I found the other one in another bag last week, but it's broken. This is a shell charm. I'm going to go ahead and put that with the luau stuff. The clasp is not real, so there's no worries there. So the clasp on this other one was broken, so I'm going to go ahead and put it with that other one. Some kind of a watch. It has a lot of writing on the back, so I'll look that up later. I don't know. One of you may know. Some findings for, I make lanyards with these, so I always have a pile of stuff that I finished using. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of too many things at the same time. I always have a pile of like broken clasps or extra clasps or things like that. If I'm going to throw something away, I always take the clasp off of it so I can use it for something else. So this is a cute little necklace that looks like it would be fun for a granddaughter or something. It's a cute little pearl. So I'll probably put that in the dress ups. Some fun earrings I have a bag of stuff we use to dress up. Okay. These are findings that you would put rocks and things in. So those go with the other finding bag. These are all things that you would make jewelry with. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Does that go with those earrings? No, not quite. Oh my gosh. It's really pretty. If I was videotaping better. Sorry. Sorry, I've been fighting strep. And I haven't been feeling so great the last couple days. Okay, these look like they're all silver. Sorry. I need to get through this because I've got so much going on. Okay. So sorry. Not real. I'll pull that apart later. It's kind of a pretty... I don't have time to go through it right now, but this necklace is gorgeous, and I'm sure it is sterling. If I can get it out of this mess. Oh gosh, this is a nightmare. There's a stupid earring that's got a bead. Okay. There's all sorts of things wrapped around each other here. So I'm kind of flighty because I'm trying to do this really, really fast. Plus, I haven't been feeling well. I've got one of my daughters is coming home from Japan this week from serving as a missionary. And I have a family reunion, and I also have a grandbaby that's getting blessed or christened, as similar to christening anyway, this week, and a family reunion I'm helping plan. So, okay, this is sterling. There's no question about it. Looking at it, I'll show you why. Okay, I've shown on the other videos how you look at the clasps, and you look for writing on these right here. So right here, there's writing. Usually it says Italy 925. Sometimes it'll say Mexico, Peru, or China. But what you like to look for, the real best part is when you check the clasp as well, and you can see, hopefully you can see, on the little clasp, little pullback tie right there. See that little pullback thing? It's got 925 stamped right on it. That is what you want to look for. Also, we can do the quick magnet test. It's not magnetized, see that? And it's beautiful. It's straight up here, and there's no kinks in this at all, and then the bottom is twirled. Be careful when you're, I have a sterling polish cloth, but be careful because when you're doing ones that are, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I'm so sorry. When you're doing ones that are curled like this, you can break them. You don't want to undo them because if you're trying to polish like this, it kind of puts a strain on it. So just be careful. I usually use a little toothbrush when I'm polishing this type of thing. It's a little bit more gentle than pulling it down and polishing it that way with polish paper or polish rag. So yay for that. Beautiful, beautiful necklace right there. Okay, this also could be, nope. Nope, I can see the tag. It's probably not. It's not, the clasp doesn't look right, but let me double check. It says, what does it say? Maybe it is. It's got a designer mark on it. It's Afterthoughts. No, it doesn't. It's the clasp that's throwing me off. Well, let's do this. See how it's kind of magnetic? It's probably silver plate. So anyway, that's kind of cute. I don't think any of my girls would wear it, but it's kind of cute. But it might have a little bit of silver value, but not really any that I think I'm going to worry about. This is a brass and copper. I'm pretty sure it's just brass and copper because brass and copper are not magnetic. Yeah, it's brass and copper. Somebody might like that. Not in my family, but someone may like that. Otherwise, if it's broken, you can put it in the recycle bin. I'll see. Excuse me. I'll see if anybody likes that. Not sure they will, but all right. Still a big knotted mess. There we go. And this, you can tell by the way the chain is, this is not real. It's a best friends thing. Yeah, the chain is not, and the bracelet is not. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the donation pile. Nope. I will recycle the best friend charm because nobody's going to want that if they don't have the other half of it. Okay, this is, I think it's not very cute, but I have a daughter that might think that is cute. But I will take the gold ring off of it. I don't think this is real. It looks like it's plated. This is a very small toe ring or something, and it's very, the back I have shown on the other videos, but when you look at something that's plated, it kind of has a, it's not very defined. It's very, let's see if I can show it. Sometimes this won't focus in that far away. I can get the close stuff, but I'm having a hard time getting that too far away angle. There you go. See the back? It's not crisp. When you have real gold work, it's crisp. When it's plated, it kind of has bumps and it's kind of looks plated. I don't know how else to describe it. You can see it's not really smooth. It doesn't look well worn. So, but one of my girls might want that for a toe ring or something. I don't know. I'm a lawn watch that's broken. The watch band's broken. I have a million watches and brands. I have a lady that asked me to save watches for her. So if it's not anything I would sell online or something, then I just put it in a bag and give it to her for a project that she's working on. So that's good. One of these looks like it could be real, but they are stuck. This one, it does not look real now that I'm looking at it. It matches that other bracelet, the other necklace, that other cutesy necklace. This is the bracelet that goes with it, but we know that it's not, it's magnetic. So, or is it another necklace? It could be another necklace, actually. It looks like it might be long enough. It's that exact same brand, Afterthoughts brand. And it has the same twists in it. So, anyway, I don't have time for that. None of these, other than that one, looked real. And that one is not real. We've already tried the magnet on it and realized it was not real. So, it's that one. It's the same as this one. It had the afterthoughts thing. So, they're the same. So, I will just, and I can tell looking at these other, they're just costume jewelry. There's nothing exciting in there. A couple of fun daisy bead things. But they are all tangled and making a mess, and I don't have time. I've got too many things going on. Okay, luau bag. I have a family reunion boxes that I keep all the luau decorations in, and people use it for activities when they need decorations for a luau. This is super ugly. I will put that in the donate pile. Nobody is going to want to wear that, but maybe. You never know. 6 pairs of fun earrings. They are emoji earrings. Those would be a fun prize, I think. So I'll ask my kids on it first, but ooh, this is gorgeous. I don't think it's real, but it's gorgeous. See if I can see any markings in it. It looks plated. It's very shiny. It does have a marking, but it looks like a size marking, and it definitely looks plated. So it doesn't look magnetic, but look how pretty. Not gorgeous? But like I said, it looks plated. It kind of feels plated. I'll double check on the markings, but it looks plated the way that the markings are fitting in. Doesn't mean it's not fun to wear, but it definitely is looking plated. Looks like some of the plates coming off. Anyway, I will wear that. I think that's gorgeous. So yay for a fun ring that I'll wear. I'll put that aside with those other really dress up items. A fun earring that I only have one of. Some more findings. A Hannah Montana guitar, maybe pin. I don't know. It's kind of funky. I'll ask my daughter if she wants that. Oh, these are fun. I've gotten these before. These are ring sizers. I actually have a copper set. Somebody might actually want to buy those. So if you want to resize your ring and you want to know what size ring you wear, that's what these are for. You put your finger in there and it will tell you what size your finger is. So that's fun. A copper bracelet with some funky, hopefully it's silver on the tips. It's a homemade one that's been pounded out, but you never know. If they put lead on the edge, you don't want to be wearing it because it would have lead on it. So hopefully it's silver. I don't know that anybody would want that. I might just put that in the recycle bin. And I showed you at the beginning the earrings like this, but these ones are cheap, right? The real ones usually have an arc in them, and they usually have a flat thing instead of round. So there is that. Sometimes I'll show you this because sometimes these can be gold. I mean silver. And I don't think this one is, but okay, the clasp obviously is magnetic, but look at this. I'm not seeing that this is magnetic. Sometimes these are silver. And if they were real silver, you wouldn't be able to open the clasp at the end. So, but double check always the clasp, okay? Double check all the little things because sometimes they are silver. So there's no writing on any of the little clasps. I can see the silver plate coming off. It's actually copper, silver plate over copper. So that is something you always want to just double check. Okay, another big necklace. Don't think anybody in my family would want, but kind of cute for somebody. A rubber bracelet. Don't think anybody would want. A ring. Big black earring. I don't think anybody would want. And if I can't find the other one, I'll throw it in the recycle bin. I don't even know what this is. That's garbage. That was the garbage. These are also just garbage. Nobody wants these ones. The kids make them. They're pretty much garbage. These big blue hoops. I don't think any of my kids would want them. They just don't look like something they would wear. But they're kind of fun. Someone may want them. This thing is kind of cool. This is a stone that has other things inside of it. And when I get these kind of things that, you know, they sell at like trinket shops or whatever, I usually put them in a bag. And when I have company come and they have little children, like I've gotten scorpions inside, or bugs, insects, or something inside to like a piece of, what is it called? Varnish or something. Gosh, what's the name of that? Anyway, where they encapsulate it. And here's an earring that matches that necklace. Let's see if we can find the other one and bag those together. So anyway, anything that's kind of unique that would be fun for kids to have. I have a little container that I just pull out and let them go through. Here's a, that looks like a dress-up thing. It's not silver. It doesn't look silver. The clasps don't look silver. You can see it's magnetic. So, but I'll put it with the dress-ups. Not the dress-ups. So I have kids dress-ups, like this would go in the kids dress-ups. And then like when they play dress-ups. And then I have like an adult dress-ups that we use when we get dressed up. So that's what I'm talking about with that dress-up. And this is gorgeous. This is real silver. Oh, happy day, happy day. It's not magnetic at all. And you can see right on these clasps here, there's writing. It has the right shaped kind of a clasp. It's very shiny. Sometimes they're black though. They don't always shiny. And then what I tell you on the clasps, you always look for the little 925, and they're not always on the clasps where I'm showing you that on the little hook thing. See the little tab right there? Oh, is it not showing? Oh, it's on this one, it's on the lobster claw thing itself, right there. Can you see it? Right there. Hopefully you can see it. If I turn it, maybe you can get it more in the light. Can you see it right there? Anyway, it's right there. Right in that teeny little area right there. That's where that is. That is a heavy chain. You can hear it. Oops, sorry, I'm shaking the table. Look at that. That's a heavy silver chain. Yahoo! More silver. I knew this bag was going to be good. There's a little bracelet by Mattel with little earrings that go. It's like a Barbie bracelet and earrings. How cute is that little dress up? I'm not even going to test that because if it's by it's literally a Barbie. It says Barbie on there by Mattel. So fun for that. A little fake ring. That's very clearly fake because it's sizable. I'm not even going to test that one. This is odd. I don't have any clue what this is. There's no clasp to it. It looks like a Barbie necklace or something. Look how teeny it is. It goes on a something. I don't know. It has a tag, but there's nothing written on the tag. So I would put that in the recycle because that's not going to fit anybody. So, all right. This is rocks that are polished up. And they kind of look like marbles. I don't think I would ever wear it, but somebody might. This is a little girl's dress-up bead thing. I don't think I want those breaking all over the house, so I'm not going to keep it. This is a blue lapis. I actually like this because I have a necklace and earrings that match, and I think the bracelet might have gotten lost. So I'm going to keep that one for me. So far, I've got a cute ring and the blue thing. All right, this is a ankle bracelet, black. None of my girls will wear that, but I will donate that because somebody might. This is an old watch band. They used to make these removable ones and clasps What I like about this one, though, I will probably put this in my pirate thing. They look like real jewels, big jewels, and it's got silver on it. So what I'll do is I'll throw it in my big pirate chest that I have out that comes out at Halloween, and I let the kids pick jewelry. But I have gold and silver and big jewels coming out of that, so it looks like, you know, the pirate's treasure. So I keep those in the treasure chest just all the time so that I have decorations that actually work for the pirate chest. So that's kind of fun. I'll put that in the luau thing. So when people come to the luau, I have the treasure thing open. They can just take what they want and wear it and go home with it. This is what I was going to show you. I showed you on that other. Okay, see how this one goes up and it latches in, but it's not flat. There's no writing. This is the cheap kind. But if it's flat, it usually is real. So just showing you that. These big earrings. Okay, this one could be silver. I don't know yet. Nope. It's very pretty though. See how it's magnetic, especially as you get down to the bottom. But this up here, you're not sure. It kind of is sticking a little bit, but not. You look at the clasp, it's more like a rounded clasp, not the flat clasp. It doesn't have any writing on any of the small parts up here, this thingy, or down here at this little claw part. There's nothing. It is cute. I think a little girl would like that. I don't think an older person would probably wear that, but that is cute for like the little girls' dress ups. This is also kind of a dress up. Looks like it would be like really an older dress up kind of a thing, but and it does have the tarnish, and it does have so it looks like it's silver plated. See how it's magnetic? If it was real, it would not do that. But once again, you can always tell by the clasp. So you look for any writing on either part of the clasp. It has that weird funky backside that is flat, that is never real. But sometimes I always check anyway, because sometimes if a clasp breaks, somebody may put that on there. Now because it's tarnished and it's silver plate, I don't want to waste my time with it in the evening gown kind of a thing, because it just looks like it you wouldn't want to polish that to wear it out for an evening. It's not that cute. So once again, we have a cute little heart pendant with diamonds in it, but the clasp is wrong. It doesn't have any writing on the things, and it's magnetic. You can see how it's sticking and vibrating. So that does look like a little girl might like it though, and it's not as tarnished as the other one, so I will put it with the give to the kids, you know, a little girl, older girls at maybe Halloween or something. I love this because it reminds me of my mother, but it is worn in the middle. The beads are worn. This totally reminds me of my mother. Oh, I love it. Somebody will appreciate that. I don't need it. But look how funny this is. It's a fox. And I'm thinking, what does the fox say? But it's missing a stone. And it does look like it has some kind of a... So you always look... If it has something like this, it's usually some kind of a designer. Not necessarily an expensive designer, but some kind of a designer. It says Vietnam Cookie Lee. So it was a Cookie Lee. Cookie Lee was a chintzy kind of a thing years ago. But I don't think this actually, the fox came on this necklace, because the necklace is silver and the fox is gold. And the fox is missing a charm from the middle. Actually, I think the fox could be cute just with the head, but I don't want to deal with it. So what I will probably do is put the entire thing into recycling, because if you don't have the stone, nobody's going to wear it. These are the kind you buy at Walmart, blown glass. Somebody puts them together. You buy the chain, you buy the different glass designs, and then you put them together. I know my girls will not wear those, so we'll just put them in the donate pile. Look, more jewels. Or were these the ones I had? I probably put them down. They were probably the ones. I was telling you about it. These are glass beads. They are green. They are interesting. I will see if anybody's interested in those. I kind of like the color of those because I have a daughter that has a prom gown that's that color, and she never wore it for anything else. That's super fun, pretty color. So I'll put that with the dress ups to ask them on anyway. Let's see, single earrings. Let's see. This is a little kid's luau thingy, so I'll just stick that there. This is so cute. I don't know that anybody would wear it, but I think it's adorable, so I will ask them if they would like to wear it. It's not, they always check the findings though, like the edges, because sometimes they are silver. And if they're silver, I'll put them in a different container. This is some kind of bought on cruise or something, maybe. I don't know what this says. What does it say? These are the watch heads that go on those bracelets that the bands, like the one that I showed you a minute ago, Rumors. I don't think that's of any value. This kind. They clasp on, these little clasp on. They were made a couple of years back. Oh my goodness, another gorgeous silver necklace. Look at that. I'll show you the clasp in a minute. So it doesn't have the lobster clasp. It has the round clasp, but it does have writing on these. Back in the day, they didn't have those lobster kind of claws, but there usually is silver written on this type. And you can run your finger on both sides, or sometimes it's written on this teeny, teeny little part in here. So you always have to be careful, but let me see what it says. And I will show you what it says with this. So 925, Italy, and then it's got a designer H something. So let me show you. Oh, look at that. You see that? Gorgeous little stamps there. 925. That's another big heavy one. Sparkly. It doesn't even need polishing. Pretty heavy. So far we've got 4 big nice pieces of jewelry. And I just found another one, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. This might have gold, or it might just be tarnished. Let me see. Italy. Get the loop out and check it out. Italy. 925. Sometimes if it has gold, this has a designer mark, PT. Sometimes it will say like 10K, and then it will say 925 sterling on it too. So this one's labeled in lots of different places. So this one has a marking on the little clasp. Right, the claw. You can see that, hopefully, right there. And then it has the more standard markings right there. And then I cannot tell in this lighting. Like I said, the lighting is bad, but it looks like sometimes they will like wrap gold, and they'll have 925 as the mark for gold too, especially like China. China doesn't mark their gold very well. So anyway, that's gorgeous. So that's another 5 pieces of silver I've gotten out of here. Really ugly earring. I don't think anybody's gonna want that. This does not look like silver. It just looks like a little steel bracelet. It's still kind of cute though. I might put charms on it. I'll put it with my charms. Let me see if there's any more silver down here. Magnetic beads are always fun for kids. They just always love these. I have a necklace made out of this. I bought at a fair. and they just kind of enjoy those. So I'll put that with my necklace. Here's the other bracelet, kind of like I was showing you, that goes on one of these type of, if you ever find something like this with these clasps, they hook onto this, and then it becomes, you can exchange the different, oh gosh, bands. But most people, those kind of went out of style, and I never really liked them when they were in anyway. So, oh, that's kind of a pretty soft bracelet. It's kind of fun. I'll just put that with the, there's no silver on it or anything, but these are aluminum. I can tell by the weight. They're not magnetic because aluminum is not, but you can put them in the recycle bin, or you can donate them. If you think people will wear them, you can put them in piñatas for little kids. You can put them in fishing booths if you have family reunions or a park fair at the park or something. You can put them in as prizes for those. I had a girl, when I was looking at this, she thought the peacock feather was so pretty, but there's not another one, so I'll just see if she wants it. But there's a stone that a kid might think is fun. I don't know where the bolo is that goes with that, but it's kind of a pretty stone. These are more findings for you hang stones off of them. More aluminum bracelets, no value to them. A broken gold chain that is very magnetic. Not magnetic, which is it? Okay. It is magnetic, but the weight of it pull it off. So there's no clasps on this, so that goes right to the recycle bin. This one feels like aluminum, but it is not. It's got to be stainless or something because it's very magnetic. This is a little handle that screws on a little drawer, but it's not got very much screw showing. But I will use that for the top of we'll screw that into a cork and use it for top of a decorative bottle for Halloween. We put in like Eye of Newt or something. We do fun bottles like that. Okay, somebody cut that off of a bolo. You could make a charm out of that, but I'm not quite sure what to do with that. It's one of those, I'm not sure I want to deal with it at the moment. More findings for jewelry, like clip-on earring backs and things like that. That other ugly earring, and more an aluminum, or that's not aluminum, it's got to be steel. So on earrings like that, it's really hard. I don't think anybody's going to be interested in them. There's a couple of earrings here that are magnetic. They're not worth anything. So another clip-on earring. I think that goes with the bag I opened the other day. I think I remember seeing that one there. Somebody looped these and made them. It's really a bad job. Cutesy little hearts. I throw things like this, these rings, you can put in piñatas, or you can put them in fishing booth prizes. Little kids love these kind of things, and so I'll usually, or Halloween, you can give them out for Halloween. So normally I put those all together for that kind of a thing. This is very tainted. What is it called? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm having the worst time. I don't feel good. And tarnished, that's the word I'm looking for. It's magnetic. It's kind of fun though. I like those silvery pearls that are on there, but it's not worth polishing, and I don't think my girls would wear it, and so it's not worth it to me to deal with. But more rings for piñatas or something. If they have these in their clip-ons, then you can throw them in the dress-ups for kids. But another watch that you would put one of those other clip-on bands on. Another luau. These guys like these at luau's rather than the big. The guys don't like these kind of things at the luau's. Guys like these, so I always keep those as well for the luau's. These kind of things. The boys would rather have those than the pretty big ones. This is another chintzy thing I'll put in a piñata. Let's see. I don't even think that would be good for the luau. I think that's just to donate. Nobody's gonna wear that, I don't think. More piñata stuff. All these kind of earrings, they get chipped and whatever. They just are really good for recycling, pretty much is what they're good for. These ones, I have a daughter that liked the 80s that might be interested in those. If they're kind of funky, you can always try and sell them online. Oh, that'll be good for them piñata. I mean the luau. That's kind of fun. And this is absolutely gorgeous. It's $9.25 and it's opal. That is absolutely beautiful. That was a good find right there. They're black opals. They're from usually Australia area, the black opals. That reminds me of my mother. She had a bunch of those. That is beautiful. It's a charm somebody bought and never did anything with it. I don't need to, like I said, it says it's silver, and I tested it, and it is silver, and it's gorgeous, and it's got those black opals in it, and I'm excited about that one. I have to put a chain on it. Oh, how cute is this? Oh my gosh, it's a little purse. Is that just the cutest? I think my daughter's gonna love that. It's like a little satchel. Open it up and you can put stuff in there. Look at, how fun is that? I can see the fights going on over that. These old school bracelets. I don't think anybody's gonna want that. I love my pet and I love camping. This is kind of an old lady brooch. I put these at let the old folks take them. I put them in a baggie and let the old folks take them when we go sing at the nursing homes. Aloha, tell me a kid wouldn't think that's fun at the luau. I'll put that with the luau stuff. This is red coral. It's looks like somebody bought it maybe and just made it into a bracelet, but I'll put it with the luau stuff because it is oceany, but it's not really any value. And I love this. I saw this at the store. It's a bolo clip and it's a little crossed guns. I just thought that was so cute. I kind of want to put that on the frame I've been making for my grandfather's little Western thing. I thought that was adorable. It's not silver or of any value, but I just thought it was really cute. So, look at that. It has a mark on it. This has a mark. I don't know what it says yet. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's look at the mark. It says, it is stamped 925, but it does not look 925. It looks plated. But it's not magnetic, so maybe it's just a poor mold. But look at the gorgeousness of that. It's opals as well. And it's a butterfly flying half, so it's like flying away. It does say 925, and it is not magnetic, and it has little diamond chips at the top, and it's beautiful. I think anybody would love to wear that. It would actually hang like that, though, on this thing, because there's nothing to hang it up on there. So it does say 95, but it's beautiful. Beautiful opal. Awesome. So another silver thing. Oops. So I just dropped one of these, and it is a crown. And they are super heavy, and they are not magnetic, but I do not see 925 on them. So I don't think they are silver, but is that cute? Little crown. My mom was a beauty queen for the U.S., and so I love these little kind of charms for the kids and the grandkids. So I don't see any markings on it for 925, but I'll have to look a little closer. All right, we got some more silver here. It's a Native American or South American thing. It's not. I don't think it's marked. Is it? Oh yeah, it's signed. It's engraved. What does it say? It says I can't read it. It needs to polish. It's like engraved. So the maker engraved it. So it's a designer Native American piece. So another silver. And I'll figure out the name and then look it up. Here's the other earring to that necklace from the beginning. So now there's a set there. I can put those together. Some really ugly shell earrings. I don't think anybody will want them, but anyway, this is not very exciting either. It's a kid's made thing. All right, there are some cufflinks here. A paparazzi bracelet marked $5. I'll just put that in the pinata pile. I don't think anybody's going to want it. Like, you can't really sell paparazzi. So, oh, here's the, where did that go? Here's the fox charm. So maybe I'll see if the girls want that fox charm and I'll put it on a gold necklace versus this silver one that doesn't match. This looks like it could be real silver. But it's not, see? But I have a daughter that might like them anyway. They're kind of turquoisey. We'll see if she wants those. Some kind of science something or other. Pinata or garbage. I don't think anybody wants those. This is an earring that's been annoying because it caught all the necklaces on the other side as well. This looks like a silver, some kind of a plate necklace. It's got a funky clasp, and I'll show you the clasp in a minute. They kind of look like that, and they're usually some kind of a plate. Silver plate, and it looks like most of the plates come off. And I can't even see what the tag said. It had a name on it. It said, oh, I lied. It says sterling. It does not look sterling. It's broken. This is why you always check. I didn't check with the magnet before I decided it was garbage. So it is a broken. Well, I guess it is. It's broken sterling, and it's got a weird clasp on it. Super weird. I guess this is... It says sterling, so that's why I'm glad I checked. This will just go in the recycling because it's broken and the chain is too fine and there's no clasp on it. So I have a different bag where I keep the gold and silver recycling. Bunch of cufflinks. They look like they've had better days. They're black and gooey. This one's rusty. Looks like they run water in the bag. So sometimes cufflinks are not labeled gold or silver, but the box they come in was labeled. So you have to be really careful because part of them may be gold or silver, or it could be gold or silver plated. So let's see, this one has writing on it, and it's usually the name of the company that made them, and this one says Swank, and I'm going to show you where it's labeled, because Swank is it's the type of clasp, I think, of I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's so, let's see. It's not going to let me show you. It's right here. Oh, there you go. If I turn it just right. Right there. See that? That's where they'll mark them sometimes. And that's the name of the maker or of the type of cufflink. So there's that. Sometimes this type of earring, I'm going to show you, is silver. That's very hard to know. And there's sometimes gold as well. And they look like this, and they pull out and go inside of each other like that. And they're kind of hard to get on, but these are like 80s gold and silver little loops. They're usually hollow, but it's very hard to usually find markings. The markings are usually on the container. And sometimes the steel part that goes through the ear will be magnetic, and then the rest of it will not be. So as you can see, maybe not, if I hang this up, if I pick it up, it's only magnetic where that little trying to show you, but I don't want to drop it. It's only magnetic where that piece in the middle is. So I'm guessing this could be, I don't know if you can see that or not. It'll pick up only where that little middle piece in the middle is. So that middle piece in the middle is steel or something, but then the rest of it is hollow. So it could be like a white gold or a silver. And you just kind of have to keep an eye. I'll have to look really hard to see, but sometimes it's not labeled on the earring, this type of earring. So I'm going to put that aside and see if I can see a mark on it at all. Sometimes the same thing with these type. These are 80s silver earrings. And you could put a charm on here and they would dingle. I used to make earrings out of all sorts of things with these in the 80s. Look, it's not magnetic, so I think that is silver. You could put it in the recycle bin, you know, just see. This one looks like it could be silver because down here looks silver, but it doesn't have that flat clasp up here. And if I rub my finger on it, I'm not feeling anything there, but this part right here really looks silver to me. So I would get the loop and see if I can see 925. Sometimes they'll mark it right here, really teeny in here on the end of that, or on the other end of it, the other side. So you have to get a loop and look really well. And sometimes it's not marked, but it really is silver. So I would just, if you don't know and you only have one, just throw it in the recycle silver bag. Sometimes it'll mark it on the side of the spring. It almost looks like it's underneath, marked underneath. Anyway, don't have time for that. So to double check, it's not magnetic. I don't know. This looks aluminum. Oh, sometimes on these ones, if they are, it'll say on the, not on the earring itself, it'll just say like right here on the back of the thing. And sometimes these are magnetic and these are not. This to me looks not silver, just by the way it's cut, but not, the bottom doesn't look magnetic. So the top's magnetic, but the bottom is not. So I'm going to put these all in the, I don't know if they could be or could not be. Here's another clip-on from the bag that matches the bag I got the other day. Some more findings. Clip-on earrings. Oh, another clip-on that went to that other one. I thought it was already more pinata kind of thing. Findings, little rings. Nothing looks like it's worth anything. Let's look at this. Oh, this one maybe. This one, look at that. At first it looked like a little kid's ring, but there's no thing at the bottom broken. And then if you look, when there's diamonds in a setting, there's usually holes on the bottom. You see those holes that are there? So that the light can get through and the diamonds can shine. So that's a sign that it could be maybe real. I mean, it's a teeny, teeny diamond if it is real, but also there's writing on the inside, very small right here. If you can see it, I'll get the loop out in a minute. And then, so it looks like it might be a wedding setting, like for a cheap one. It's not an expensive one. Huh, let's see. It says AM 14 karat. Look at that. 14 karat gold ring. Check it out. Little diamond. How fun. That was a find at the bottom of the bag, wasn't it? I'm the blessed mom today. I found gold and silver. That's fun. That's a teeny ring. Good heavens. That barely fits my finger. So, yay! Gold. The bottom of the bag. There's ear clip. It's definitely not real. Another ring here. It is markings. It's, oh, it looks like another set. $9.25. It looks like it could be a wedding set. RJ, size 9. Look at that. Diamond chips in there. You can see underneath again, once again, there's holes. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, I didn't show you on the... Okay, so there's holes in there for the diamonds. Chips that are in there. And let's see if I can show you the 925. Let's see. It's hard with rings because you can't really get into close. I don't know how to show you on this. Let's try the magnifying glass. Right in there, I think is where it says it. Can you see that? And on this ring, so hard on rings. Right in there, you see the diamond holes. See if I get some light on it, if you can see it any better. Right there. So, I think that was it. Oh, it's right here. Dang it, I don't think that was it. It's so hard to see. Right in there, maybe. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to take my word for it. I can't figure it out. It's so teeny. Rings are hard to show because you can't get the loop in close enough. So, gosh, look at that. Silver and gold right at the bottom in rings. There's a bunch of teeny little cutesy earrings at the bottom here. This actually looks real silver. It looks like a garnet. You can see it's kind of dark and dirty looking. That looks like real silver that's tarnished. Sometimes the writing will be on the necklace clasp itself and not be on the actual the setting. Also, when you look for a real setting, you want to make sure that they come up over the top of the stone, and then you run your finger and they don't catch. There's no sharp points, pointy things at all. So this looks real. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. This stupid strap thing I've had going on. Also on these, sometimes it's written on the inside of these things if they're big or wider. But I don't see anything in there, but I know it looks like it's real. And it's not magnetic, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the bag. Here's the other one to that earring I was showing you that I think might be silver or gold. They do both. Cute another little mushrooms. There's alligators in here. There's, let's see. Am I even showing you? This looks like it could be real toe ring or something, top of one silver. So I would just test it if it's not magnetic. It's magnetic, so it's just going to go in the recycle bin. Yeah, if it's magnetic, I'll just throw it in the recycle bin if there's only one of them. On the earrings, if they're little, I think I've showed you on the other videos, you just run your finger along like this. You can test them with a magnet. So it's not, but if it's not magnetic and you run your finger and the setting looks real and the top looks real and everything, you can run your finger along here. Sometimes the writing is on this little stem here, really teeny, or sometimes it's on the back here. You can see this was plated. It's got copper showing through. It's a cheap knockoff something or other. But, and also diamonds usually have a screw on back there. They're pretty fine. An earring and a ring here and a ring. This is a Pawa necklace. They sell these in different places. New Zealand. I got one like that in New Zealand. This is shell, Aboriginal, abalone shell thing. It's kind of cute. It's broken, so just recycle it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. A bunch of those little cutesy earrings. So, thanks for watching and have a blessed day. Once again, I got silver earrings, a really heavy silver necklace, another really sparkly, doesn't look like it's ever been worn silver necklace. I got this gorgeous silver necklace, so that's 4 silver necklaces, or 4 silver things. This little beat up sterling dirty thing. This gorgeous opal butterfly, this gorgeous opal charm, another necklace, and 2 rings, and a little Native American thing, and then the 2 rings with diamonds or diamond ships in them. So those are gold, and I think this necklace also has some gold intertwined in it. So yay! Look at all that for 20 bucks. It was well worth it. Thank you so much for watching and have a blessed day.